We see all sorts of complaints about the NHS and we can often resolve them very quickly. Sometimes all it takes is a phone call to the organisation involved to get things put right for the person who's brought their complaint to us. When Mr T contacted us, he told us he wanted to prevent others having to experience what he had gone through. Mr T is paralysed and has a rare condition called autonomic dysreflexia, or AD, which occurs in people who have a spinal cord injury. People who had the condition need urgent medical treatment when they experience an episode. Mr T had been visiting a garden centre with his wife and a nurse when he noticed the symptoms of an episode. He was rushed to a hospital run by North Bristol NHS Trust, accompanied by a paramedic from Great Western Ambulance Service NHS Trust. Mr T said that the paramedic seemed to be unfamiliar with his condition and unaware of the urgency of the situation. When he arrived at A&E, he felt the triage nurse was also unfamiliar with the condition. Because of this, Mr T waited longer than he should have to see a doctor. This was an incredibly stressful experience for him.
After sending a detailed 3-page letter outlining my concerns to the trusts, I got a very trite reply, which didn't cover the issues I had raised. It made me feel like they weren't taking any notice of the points that I was making. I may have had a major stroke which would have ruined my life, or have died. I didn't want individual members of staff hauled over the coals. All I wanted by complaining was to raise awareness of my condition.
Mr T complained to the trusts about what had happened. Dissatisfied with the trust's response to his complaint, he asked us to look into it. He told us that he wanted to raise awareness of his condition and improve things for others. We could see how we could resolve the matter quickly and informally by working with the trusts involved. After we got involved, they met with Mr T to discuss how to raise awareness of AD among their staff.
The Ombudsman took action, which prevented things dragging on. I was quite pleased with that. It cut out a lot of time.
Mr T later told us about someone else in his local area with a spinal injury. She had recently been taken by ambulance to hospital. She had been impressed and surprised to be asked if she was susceptible to autonomic dysreflexia as soon as the ambulance arrived. This was exactly the outcome Mr T wanted.
Evidently, the information about my condition given to their staff by the 2 trusts has had the desired effect. It's important to complain if something goes wrong. By complaining, you may sort something out for somebody else. By making my complaint, I could have prevented someone having a stroke or saved a life.
We're here to help. Our service is free for everyone. For more information on what we do and how we can help, please get in touch.